Hey yo! Oh yeah, I'm almost ready. If you guys are ready, let me see some emoji faces. Let me see some emoji faces in the chat if you guys are ready. This is gonna be beautiful. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. What's up, guys? What's going on, man? Welcome back. It is your boy. Hold on, let me do this correctly. What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It is your boy, Blue Games, and this is Infinite Flight. And today we are continuing our African summer tour. That's why I got the shades on, because it's summer. It's hot. I had to cut the sleeves off and all that kind of stuff because we out here in Africa right now, man. Yes, sir. African summer tour, day 3. We'll be flying from Cape Town to Johannesburg. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Got the summer tour music playing in the background. Flying Dutchman, good to see you. Red Arrow Gaming Boy, Next, Sherry, Rio, Donald Trump, what's up? Nightbot, welcome back. Mike Warden, good to see you. We got Air France KLM Virtual hanging out with us today as well. Big shout out to those guys. And today's flight plan was actually influenced by a big fan of the channel. And somebody I talked to on Instagram. I'm having a really hard time remembering the name. And I can't go to Instagram right now, but go ahead and speak up and I'll give you a big shout out for helping us out with the flight plan. Anyways, it's gonna be busy today. I can already tell. I barely got a parking spot. That's crazy. Like, you guys are amazing me. Look at all these people. You guys are amazing me. Thank you so much for joining in on this African summer tour. Thank you guys for supporting the Blue Games channel. It's just been overwhelming, like encouraging that you guys continue to come out and do these flights. It's so much fun. Let's definitely be professional today, guys. We don't want anybody, we want to make sure it's fun for everyone, all right? I don't want anybody, flying through people, trolling, anything like that. It's really unacceptable. But for the most part, we've had a lot of fun, a great time. Flight plan is already on. Let's see. Let's make sure we have enough fuel today. I think today's flight's gonna be somewhere between 1.5 hours to 2 hours. So let's make sure. I'm gonna go ahead and load up about 3.5 hours of fuel. Oh, wrong button. Just in case. Actually, we're good. We're at 4.5. We'll stick to that. Passengers, we're gonna have a full flight today. Cargo, we're good. We're good there. There's my laptop. And we'll hit resume. So let me know, guys, if you were seeing and hearing everything perfectly fine. My laptop, I had to restart that right before the stream because it's giving me some issues. I usually kind of monitor everything with that. So anyways, make sure we're on Unicom for Cape Town. Yes, we are. And it looks like the runway we're going to be using today. There are 2 runways. There's 01 and 34. 34 is shorter. It's still long enough to take off on. So if you want to use that runway, feel free to. I think I'm gonna I don't know if we're gonna make it. We're way in the back of the line, so we'll see. I'm gonna try to go for runway 01, but we might get stuck in line. Maybe waiting here for a while, so I'm not gonna talk too much in the beginning. Let's go ahead and get our pushback going. We have seatbelt signs on, smoking signs on, nav lights on, beacon lights are gonna come on, and let's make sure we got game sound happening here as well. Oh yeah. Got that IF assistant call outs going. All right, so we need to push back nose to the right. Alright, everybody, please do not all push back at the same time. There is not a lot of space, and we're all in pretty heavy jets right now.
Cape Town Unicon, Yankee Oscar Uniform Tango Uniform Bravo Echo, taxiing to runway 1.
Cape Town Unicon, Springbok 743.
Alright, let's get the engine started.
Taxiing to
Engine
runway 1.
number 2. This is the recently updated A330.
November 1 Whiskey Bravo is
Mainly the exterior got the update. Not much happened on the inside, so the cockpit textures are really not that high quality compared to the newest aircraft that Infinite Flight have released and reworked. But the exterior still looks pretty good, so there's not really any big issues with the exterior. Has some nice wing flex and things like that. Got a lot of new liveries. And you don't have to fly the A330 if you don't want. You can feel free. The Boeing 737 has some African liveries as well. The 777 has some African liveries, and the 787 has some African liveries. So really, it's just kind of an African theme. So you can choose whichever is your favorite. You can see over there that orange plane over there. I can't remember the name of that airline, but that is one of the African liveries. I think that's a 737. All right, we got engine number 1 is spinning up. Raven, if you can hear me, can you remind me what our cruise altitude is going to be today? Thank you very much. Alright, that is 2 good engines. Let's see, strobes. Take off with flaps 1 plus F. Trim, I'm going to go with 20. And for our initial altitude, I'll go with 12,000. And we'll wait here for the traffic ahead of us to taxi forward. I love seeing all these African tail wings. Somebody's saying 370 Mach 0.78. He sent it to me on Discord, and I was starting the stream, and I forgot. Yes. All right, 37,000 feet, guys, and Mach 0.78 is what we're gonna do today. So again, the best way to do this, guys, so that we don't run each other over, is obviously, make way for aircraft ahead of you. Don't taxi through them. Don't skip the line. When you're in the air, please pay attention to the aircraft ahead of you to make sure that you do not overtake them. Going through them or over them or under them or anything like that. If we all fly at Mach 0.78 at cruise, we should not have any issues with spacing. We want to have at least 5 to 10 miles of spacing between each aircraft. When we climb out, we'll climb out at or below, sorry, not at or below, at or under 250 knots until you get to 10,000 feet. Above that, we'll most likely go to 275. I always forget. It kind of varies. Like 275, I think, 279, something like that. 270 knots, and when we get to like 28,000 feet, we'll switch to Mach 0.78 and continue to cruise from there. What's up, Thomas? Good to see you, man. Render MC, IF Aviation. Yes, sir. We're on expert server today. Expert server departing out of Cape Town, so service to Johannesburg, South Africa. A lot of people here today, man. Again, I'm really honored to be able to host, I guess you could say, these events. It's not like an official event. I didn't post this event on the Infinite Flight forum or anything like that. But you live in Cape Town? Dope, man. Well, I'm glad you're here. Hopefully you're on board. Garuda, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Really appreciate that. What's up, Ethan Miller? Good to see you. Gladdy, welcome back. Captain Sign, welcome back. Yes, sir. There will be a active cockpit Or is it? How do we say it? Is it animated cockpit? Should we say active cockpit? Should we just say moving screens? Like, how do we even say what they're doing to the A320? Because it's not going to be a clickable cockpit. That's not coming yet. Not that we know of. But we do know that they're incorporating the moving screens and whatnot that are actually going to give you live information. Maybe it's like a live screen. I don't know what you really call it. Yeah, we're gonna be in the back of the line. That's okay. That happens sometimes. Live cockpit. All right, we can call it live cockpit. Jacob's sausage. Matter of fact, since we're waiting, we can go ahead and start. Oh, are they rolling? They are. All right, brakes. Let's get out of the way. Some more people need to push back here. Once we get in line, I'm gonna do some shout outs because yeah, it's gonna be a pretty long wait before we actually get to the runway. That's okay. The price you pay. Let's get rid of this stuff.
Cape Town Unicom, Springbok 440, holding short runway.
Springbok 440. You know, I didn't even know what that was until I played the Hunter. That is a deer or something like that from Africa. That's dope. Samurai Black TTV, is your flight plan just FACT to FOAR? No, my flight plan has a bunch of waypoints on it. We rarely do like one straight flight plan. This is what our flight plan looks like right now. And yeah. So I'm looking forward. It's gonna be a really pretty departure when we take off out of here. Let me get live flight up so we can see that we're the only people in Africa again, I'm sure. How much you want to bet? There's no one else flying in Africa except for us.
539 is taking off runway 1, departing north.
Yep. There's nobody here. There's a couple people in Sudan who are probably doing long hauls, most likely. No, actually, it's Kenya 117. Yeah, it's gonna be a good flight. I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be fun. There should be some really cool like mountains and stuff on the way out too. So really looking forward to today's flight. There is a thing, Raven, I just saw your message on Discord where Nightbot gives flight info. Starly actually has access to changing that, but he's out of town for vacation or holiday right now, so he is not able to change it. And we did not update Nightbot's flight info, so he's not gonna be able to give you guys flight information. Captain Samurai Black, are you providing our in-flight refreshments? Says he's gonna bring cookies and soft drinks. Sounds great to me. Hopefully they're fresh baked cookies like you get when you sit in first class. Dutchman wants some space to push back. I'll let, yeah, go ahead. Whoever, I don't know which one is you, but if you can fit there, I'll let one plane get in front of me. Everybody gets one. Not you on the right, because you're not going to fit. Probably the guy way up there. Yep, there he goes. I like that green livery. There's a green one and an orange one. I like those. They're pretty cool looking. Again, guys, we're cruising at flight level 370 at Mach 0.78 for those who are taking off now. For business class, we have menu items for sale. Joshua's taking off in the green. Sounds good. What is the most smoothest landing I have ever done? I honestly couldn't tell you. I mean, I've had some really smooth landings, but I don't remember them that clearly.
Cape Town Unicum, Springbok 862 Heavy, taxiing to runway.
I feel like we had just enough parking spots to fit us all. Because again, when I first spawned in, I was like, holy crap, there's a lot of people here. I don't know if I'm gonna have a spot to park. It was like one more spot open, and I took it.
Taxiing to runway 1.
And I didn't load in until right before the stream started because I was working on the other parts of the stream. Let me see if I can get my computer working now that I've restarted it. I have an internet problem. Just arriving in Auckland, Ben Lamino. What's up, man? Nicholas, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Like a boss flying in my home country. Are you also from South Africa? Pretty cool, man. I didn't realize that so many of you guys were actually from this part of the world. I know the guy, I don't know if he's in here, but the guy who helped us with our flight plan today, who sent it to me through Instagram, he said he's from Johannesburg, where we're flying to. I just noticed that the aircraft ahead of us has 4 engines. Hello, Mr. Heavy. What is that? That's an A340, right? The 4-engine version?
Springbok 387 is taking off runway 1, departing east.
So far, so good, guys. I'm really proud of how you guys have been very professional. I haven't really seen anybody backing up when they shouldn't have. You know, there's no ATC here. I was kind of hoping that we could maybe get lucky enough to get somebody from IFATC to join in, but we just didn't have that this time. It's okay. But I'm really just thankful and glad you guys are actually like doing the right thing as of now. So just please keep this up. It is definitely more fun. It makes everybody look better. It makes Infinite Flight look bad. It makes me look bad. It makes all of us honestly look bad when people come out here and just do their just do stupid stuff. So keep that in mind.
Cape Town Unicum, commercial 710.
Very cool.
Short runway 1.
Welcome back, Jefferson. Like a boss, you're joining today. You better, bro. Better.
Cape Town Unicum.
Am I excited about the A350 release? Yes, I am.
Taxiing to runway 1.
Joshua, there you go. I was like, I couldn't remember your Instagram name is not Joshua. It's something else, and I couldn't remember like what it was. So yes, big shout out to Joshua from Johannesburg for providing a flight plan for this flight today. We did actually adjust it a little bit for the correct runways, but other than that, it's pretty much the same flight plan.
Cape Town Unicom, Springbok 354, holding short runway 1.
Take it off over there. Wow, I can't wait to look at these screenshots later. Speaking of screenshots, you guys have been posting some really dope screenshots on Instagram that I've seen this week already. So great job over there, man. I get on Instagram after the flight and I'm like, yo, that's a dope shot. So there's a few people that I actually already messaged. I don't think I got a reply, but I am willing to like repost if I like your picture enough. I'm willing to repost some of those screenshots to my channel and tag you in them. With your permission, of course. Wow, that looks cool. Matter of fact, what if we do this? I got an idea. I have an idea. I think this is a cool idea. Okay. Alright, check this out. Oh, stop. So, let's have a screenshot contest. Alright. Let's have a screenshot contest. We'll do this from today until Friday for each day. So, Monday and Tuesday, the videos are already up for day 1 and day 2. Obviously, those screenshots that are on the thumbnail are mine. So what I want to do is I want to do a screenshot contest, and I want to use you guys' screenshots for the thumbnails. I think that'll be really cool. So whenever the event is over, so like when today's flight is over, I'm gonna give you like, let's see, 2 to 3 hours after the stream is over to send Daniel TV. Thank you for the host. Thank you for appreciation. Thanks for supporting. I'm gonna give you guys 3 hours. Let's do 2, because I don't really have. I'm trying to get the videos up quick. I'll give you 2 hours after the stream is over to tag me in your screenshot from today's flight, and whichever I like the most, I will use and post it as the thumbnail for today's flight. And I'll do the same thing tomorrow. Same rules. 2 hours after the stream is over is gonna be the deadline, because I try to get the videos up as soon as I can after it finishes processing. And then I'll use it. And I'll have to find a place on the screenshot to possibly, let me see, can I do that? No, I can't do that actually. I just post it to Instagram instead, because I can't technically put a link or like an Instagram profile like at this person on YouTube. It's kind of against the rules. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to put like URLs and stuff like that on a YouTube thumbnail. So what do you guys think? I think that's a great idea. This is Cape Town Unicom. How many passengers? I don't know. How many can we fit in A330? No idea. Happy looking. Let's go to free camera. Ooh. Fancy. Bum, 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 bum.
Cape Town Unicum, American 669.
It's crazy. The A330 is literally just like a little bit longer wings and an added engine. I'm sorry, the A340. And I think it has more wheels. Yeah, it has another set of gear down here. Does it really only have 2 wheels on each of those, or should it have 3? I know a lot of the heavy aircraft, they have like 3 wheels on the gear. Kind of a cool shot. Is it all the 737s are in the front and all the A330s in the back? You know why though? Because the A330 parking spots are in the back. Like you can't even park up there. Most of them, anyways. Oh, there's a spot in front of you. You can go ahead and move, bro. Yeah, there's a British Airways 737 too. Hopefully he's legit. And now I think since the first day when we had that crazy 747 British Airways plane, every time I see a British Airways aircraft, I'm like, oh crap, I hope this is not him. What is my favorite part about Infinite Flight and why? My favorite part about Infinite Flight is multiplayer. Why? Because multiplayer. Because flying can be very lonely. We all know this. When you fly solo, it's cool to fly from here to there, but a lot of times you're up in the air for a while, and it's just everything is better with friends and with people. So my favorite thing about Infinite Flight is multiplayer. Like even before, like multiplayer is a reason I got Infinite Flight even before global was a thing. So if any of you guys go that far back in Infinite Flight history where you were playing back before we had a whole globe and we were restricted to these small regions, like, yeah, multiplayer was still a thing. And so we still had really cool like flights like this where you'd have like, 20, 30 people flying with you in an event or something like that, but you would just do a lot shorter flights. So that's my favorite thing. My second favorite thing is ATC, and the fact that ATC is a player as well. That is my second favorite thing about Infinite Flight. It's co-married with the British Airways livery. Oh, I didn't know that. So yeah, that's what I like about Infinite Flight. The planes are cool. The scenery is nice. Yeah, my personal favorite things are multiplayer. Like that's the one thing that I don't get when playing X-Plane 11. Yeah. I mean, I can play on VATSIM, I can play on Pilot Edge, but you still just don't get the the same quality of multiplayer when it comes to aircraft. Like, you'll get really good quality ATC with whoever is in this African whatever. You can get in front of me. This next plane. You don't get the same quality of like planes around you. Like, you get better quality ATC, but you don't get better quality planes. Go ahead, bro. Give him a little flash, let him know he can go. What number are we in line right now? I'm kind of okay with like a slower departure, especially going from one runway, because it spreads everybody out a bit better in the air when you're flying to the same destination. You see like everybody up here, like the spacing looks pretty good just in these first, 10, 20 people. We got VAVA up front, Raven second. I'm probably not even gonna be able to see them when I take off. Like, they're gonna be so far ahead. See, how many departures do we have so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so 15 people have taken off so far. And we probably have double that on the ground. November 4, Victor 5 says his favorite thing is the community. The community is great too. That's another good thing, honestly. The good thing, honestly, is that the aviation community as a whole is great, even outside of the simulator. So I like the aviation community as a whole. Everybody's usually, like, nobody's like really big-headed, or like everybody's usually like trying to help each other. Like, it's usually like educating each other, networking and educating each other. When am I gonna stream F1 2019? I'm debating on this. I'll probably let you guys know by tomorrow. But I'm thinking, again, if this is your first time joining us, or you haven't heard me make this announcement, obviously we're doing this Infinite Flight all week long, doing the African Summer Tour. But going on with that theme, we're doing one game per week now. At least for a while. We'll see how that goes. I may go back to how I was doing things before, but I'm kind of trying to focus on specific games for longer. Like, I was able to get my stream started faster today because my setup was still the same as it was yesterday. I didn't have to do as much to try to switch in between games like I usually do. So it was nice to be like, oh yeah, like everything is already ready. I know my phone is gonna plug in like it did yesterday. Boom, we just get to it. So next week, maybe. I'll confirm this probably like tomorrow or something. But I'm probably gonna do Formula One next week for Monday through Friday, or Tuesday through Friday if Monday is not available. And then we'll get back to my new Formula One 2019 career mode that we did not finish from a few weeks ago before I moved. And then the week after that, we'll switch to a different game. So it might be X-Plane, it might be Infinite Flight again, it might be Euro Truck Sim. I don't know. So we're kind of gonna plan it by a week basis. And then sometimes there'll be times when we go off schedule. So like I may say, hey, I'm gonna stream this game all week long, but a big update just came out on this other game and I want to play that, so we may mix up the schedule from time to time. So but that's what the plan is right now. So for you people who've joined my channel from a racing stream, this is probably very different for you, but we will definitely get back to racing most likely next week. But again, I need to confirm that tonight. On Infinite Flight, people gonna be real mad when I do that Formula One for a week. Next flight will be tomorrow, same time as today, 1500 Zulu, 11 o'clock AM Eastern. Springbok 354, this is your first flight in the African tour. Welcome, my friend, Mr. Extreme Cactus. I'm glad you're able to make it, and I'm hoping you're enjoying it. Well, I hope you will enjoy it. Who's that taking off? Traffic jams. Oh my god, young Yadio is already cruising. Biggest airport in Africa is Tambo International. Where is that? When is the last flight? Is that what you had? The last flight is Friday. Last flight is Friday, so actually, if you're watching on YouTube, in the description, I have the schedule for the whole week. So I have tomorrow's flight on there and Friday's flight. Tomorrow we'll be flying in Ethiopia, and Friday we'll be flying in Egypt, or flying to Egypt, which I always forget is actually in Africa. When is day 4? Day 4 is tomorrow. Day 5 is Friday. The event is 5 days.
Taking off runway 1. Departing north.
That's cool. Samurai Black, you loaded up in RFS and loaded the same flight plan as me. Pretty cool. South African Airlines doesn't use a 737 much. We recommend flying to Livingstone, Zambia. Yeah, I don't think we actually we haven't made it into Zambia this time. I was thinking, I mentioned this on Monday on the first day of the tour. I was like, man, there's a lot of places. Like when I was planning the tour, I was like, there's a lot of places that I still want to go that we were not able to fit into this 5-day tour. Like Africa is a huge continent, man, and there's just so many beautiful places out there that you can go to, and it's just there's no way to make it all there, make it to all of them in 1 week. When we did the Australian tour, we actually spent, what was it, 2 weeks doing the Australian tour? We had like 8-7 stops or something like that. And so I took a little bit more time with the Australian tour, but I didn't want to, honestly didn't want to spend 2 weeks. Because we could have absolutely spent 2 weeks flying around Africa, or longer. We probably could go 3 weeks if we really took our time. But I wanted to do 1 week for Infinite Flight, and then next week do something else. What's up, Wyatt Wins? Back from Montego Bay, Jamaica. All right, whoever is in front of me, go ahead and close the gap. I don't know, why is he pushing back? I think he just disconnected or something. All right, I'm gonna roll forward because you're not there. Probably gonna reappear when his connection comes back. Have to see. There's a lot of places up in northwestern Africa that I want to go to, like around the Sahara Desert. We just weren't able to. Again, I wasn't able to fit it in, but I mentioned before, it's like I am not against doing another African tour later on. I don't know when. It's probably a while from now, honestly, but I'm not against doing another African tour to kind of continue this tour and explore some of the places that we did not get to go to this time. But also, we do have an update coming. I mean, I say soon, but who knows how soon is. We have another update coming to Infinite Flight, where Infinite Flight is actually gonna have more HD scenery around the world. Right now, there's certain places, including South America, places over like in Asia, that are currently not very high quality textures on the ground. I mean, I know this doesn't look like high quality, but it's kind of made to look good from around like 5,000 feet or higher. And so there's other places where it looks horrible. It's just like a crazy, like this massive green blur, the whole area. Like you can fly to South America if you want to, but you're not gonna see nothing out there. And so they're editing that, they're fixing that, and they've been processing that for a long time. But they're fixing that up, and we should be getting that soon. So there's gonna be a lot of new places that we can fly to. One place that I've been wanting to fly to, and I mention this all the time, I've been wanting to fly to Singapore so bad. Like I used to love flying in Singapore back before Global was released, and that was one of my favorite airports to fly in and out of. So I'm looking forward to flying there again, and really looking forward to doing South America. Like we're definitely gonna have to do a South American tour, absolutely. But South America, I don't know which is bigger, Africa or South America, probably Africa. But it's gonna be a kind of like this one too. Like we're not gonna be able to fit in the entire South American continent in 1 week, so we're probably gonna have to revisit that multiple times as well, unless we spend like 3 weeks straight on it. All right, we're almost there, guys. We are number 4 for takeoff. Almost 30. Oh wow, 34 minutes. We've been live already. We have not yet taken off, and this time the delay is not due to ATC. Can you imagine if we did have ATC? Would it be any faster than this, or would it be slower? I'm not sure. Canadian tour is not a bad idea, Pacific Aviation. That's not a bad idea at all. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Ethan Miller holding short. Do I like the South African national anthem? I have no idea what it is. I wouldn't recognize it if you played it for me right now. When I hit 10K, fly around Africa. Yes, sir, Raven. I am still on the ground. And somebody mentioned Swiss 001. Yes, I do know him. He's cool people. I mean, I don't know him like real good, but I mean, from the few conversations we've had, I haven't had an issue with him at all. All right, guys, we're number 3. We're gonna start flying here someday. I'm sure this flight will be worth the wait. But this is gonna really call for some amazing screenshots, I'm telling you that much. So I can't wait to see what you guys post after the stream, so I can have some amazing screenshots for my thumbnail. Darth Vader, we're headed to Johannesburg. Well, am I gonna do a 10K? I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do at 10K. Like, that's not even in my mind of what I'm gonna do at 10K. Right now, my mind is getting to 10K. We got a long way. 1,000 subscribers is a lot of people to gain. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of people to hit subscribe. So, I mean, I would never say getting 1,000 subscribers is easy. Your first 1,000 is not easy. Your 9th 1,000 is not easy. I mean, I know once you get like real big, sometimes you get subscribers by bigger numbers. Like you'll get like a bunch at once. But all right, let's go whole short runway 01.
Cape Town Unicorn, Blue 116.
Heck yeah, baby. Oh, we're all kind of crooked. All right, guys, go ahead and take your seats, and we'll prepare for takeoff. For our systems, lane lights, strobe lights on. Brakes release. Calibrate my screen.
Approaching runway 01.
Okay, firm. All right, guys. Stereo cockpit. We're gonna take off. I will not be looking at chat until we get established on our flight plan and on autopilot. Again, cruising at 370. Reminder for anybody who just joined, and speed's gonna be Mach 0.78 when we get there. I just want to head back on.
01.
Runway 01, a firm. Alright, we're lined up. Runway is clear. Give it power.
Cape Town Unicorn, Springbok 14.
Oh, I didn't say I would have taken off.
Holding
Oops.
short runway 1.
Partying, I don't know, East.
Cape Town Unicorn, Blue 116 is taking off runway 34, departing.
I completely forgot.
100 knots. V1.
Cape Town Unicorn is using runway 1.
Rotate.
Traffic.
Positive rate.
Wow, we are climbing very slowly. Are we heavy? Like, what's... We're only at 800 feet still. Alright, that looks better. Go like a 15 degree on the climb. 178 knots and go flaps.
Flaps up.
Cape Town Unicorn, Springbok
What's wrong with my user
119
account? Not sure
is
if this
taking
is
off
up with that.
runway 1, departing east.
Alright, we'll fly runway heading for now. And then we'll join our flight plan and head to Johannesburg.
Mike India Kilo Echo Kilo Lima Mike is taking off runway 1, remaining in the pattern.
Cape Town Unicorn, Springbok 862 Heavy is inbound. Request traffic advisories.
I'm gonna change my speed to 240. I am on autopilot. I am on heading mode, not on nav mode. We can switch to nav mode now. Only a slight turn, because we're already basically on the flight plan. Flight plan has us going runway heading until we get to that first waypoint, making a right. Get some outside shots on the way out. Look at that wing flex though. Sheesh. That's hot. Wow, look at those planes behind us. This thing feels heavy. We probably could have filed this flight plan as Blue 116 Heavy today.
603, holding short runway 1.
Even though we only have 4 hours of fuel. This feels really heavy.
Runway 1, departing straight.
Oh, look at that right turn. Hello. Man, that's beautiful. I just want to watch it fly for a little bit. Look at that beach in the background. South Africa is beautiful, man, isn't it? All right, what are we at? Coming up on 9,000, about to be at 10. Get one more flyby. All right. And there's 10,000.
Cape Town Unicon, Tulka 603 is taking off runway 1, departing.
Switching my altitude to 37,000 now. Not 38. And speed, we're gonna go up to 275. Continue our climb at 3,000. That's fine. I still think it'd be really cool in Infinite Flight if they could add what they call a flight change or IAS mode, where your climb rate depends on your speed. I think I explained that right. I can turn the landing lights off now. And enjoy the view out of South Africa. We're out of Cape Town. Mountains on our right. Nice. Very beautiful screenshot. This would be a really good screenshot right here. I'll wait to take it later. I will say on those screenshots that you guys post and send to me on Instagram, please use replay mode and use the big picture function, because I want it to be as big as possible so it can be quality. I don't want a grainy pixelated photo. That's a good shot too. Wow. Is this a mobile flight sim? Like Cape Town is amazing, man. This is my first time. I remember there was a Friday night flight that happened in Cape Town like last year when when they first added the scenery for Africa. And I don't know, I think I was out of town or something. For whatever reason, I could not stream it. And I also was busy and I wasn't able to fly it either. So I was really bummed because I really wanted to fly in Africa, especially at that event. And since then, I really haven't had a chance to fly much in and around Africa. So this tour is really special to me because I'm finally getting to really see what Africa has to offer and see what the scenery looks like out here. And I've never flown in Africa on X-Plane, mainly because I so rarely fly in Africa on X-Plane that I didn't even have the scenery downloaded for the continent of Africa for the longest time. Like, I have it now, but I still haven't flown there. So I might have to go ahead and utilize that. So he mentioned also some flat top mountains. Where am I gonna see those? Like, when am I expected to see some flat top mountains that you mentioned in the Instagram post? There's a pretty big gap ahead of me. I'm actually gonna speed up my climb. Oh shoot! I didn't mean to do that. I tapped that on accident. That's a dope looking mountain, bro. Benjamin Jr., good to see you, man. Wait, why? Okay, ask me that again, Darth Vader. There's no reason you can't be a tennis player and a pilot. That makes no sense. That sounds like haters talking. Look at this little lake up here, too. Let me get live flight over. I gotta be you guys' tour guide on the way out of here. Let's see. Where am I? On live flight. Yeah, before lake. Thank you, Mojo Pilot, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. There I am. Alright, so this little lake we're about to come by is called... Okay, I can't pronounce that. Oh, never mind. It is absolutely a lake, though. And this is a nature preserve we're flying over. That goes by some other name that I cannot pronounce. There's just so much to look at that it's just, I can't spin the aircraft around enough times to see it all. I'm like, do I want to look at this? Do I want to look at this? Really nice, man, really nice. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get some scenery out here in the X-Plane for real. Who that is? Raven, thank you for the host once again, my friend. Thank you for your continued support on Twitch and on YouTube. Speaking of Twitch, we're doing really well on YouTube. Again, just hit 9,000 subscribers, so still celebrating that. Next goal is 10,000, so we gotta work on our Twitch family. We gotta grow, we gotta multiply our Twitch family as well. I don't even know how many followers we have on there. Like I haven't really paid too much attention. I try not to get my head caught up in the numbers. I don't feel that it's healthy. All right, we're at Mach 0.81. I'm really just going fast to kind of close this gap ahead of me. So again, we're cruising at Mach 0.78, but I'm just speeding up in order to space myself out from people behind me, because there's a huge gap ahead of us. Huge gap. So that is why I'm doing that. You want to be a pilot for an A350, but you're not good at math. Well, get better. Like, don't let it stop you. Don't let math be the thing that keeps you from, doing your dreams. Like, math is one of those things where, like, and I'm not good at math either. So I'm the perfect person to talk to about not being good at math. But I'm not great at math either. I don't enjoy math. But my passion for aviation and flying is so much greater than how much I hate math. And so I am willing to... Oh crap, man. I am willing to, sacrifice that and do the work a little harder to do the math to accomplish and get and reach my goal of becoming a pilot, you know what I mean? So I think you should do the same. Okay, so I had my speed set to Mach 0.85, but because we were climbing at 3,000 feet, I was only getting up to Mach 0.77, and that is why Mr. Springbok behind me is actually catching me. So again, for everyone who's flying with us, we're cruising at 37,000 feet, and speed's gonna be Mach 0.78. Please do those speeds, so it'll be best for spacing and everything. But I am personally right now gonna speed up so that I can close the gap between me and this aircraft ahead of me. So don't speed up if you're behind me, that's what I'm saying. Cool. Captain Science says, I spoke with an airline pilot from a successful company last week, and he said only basic math is necessary. That's good. Music, don't forget the music. Yes, sir. We're at cruise. That means it's time to give you guys in-flight entertainment as well as those cookies and soft drinks. So let's get the music playing here in the background. Please let me know that if it's too loud, because I do not want it to be too loud. I think it's going to be loud in the beginning. Alright, that should be good. I think Mach 0.85 is the fastest we can even go in this plane. Alright. Ooh, look at these. Look at how the terrain changes as you go north. Like the mountains are like a little less high. Turns in a little bit more desert looking. We do have a tailwind, guys. Good stuff. Recommend me get Flight Radar 24. For what reason? I did not hear the Lion King soundtrack. I bet it's good. I believe Beyonce and somebody else produced it. What app do I use for the attendance talk? It's called Infinite or IF Flight. Wait, is it called Infinite Flight Assistant or IF Assistant, something like that? It's available on the App Store and the Google Play Store. And it gives you flight attendant calls. It gives you some other calls, stuff like that. A lot of like in-app purchases I think you can get to get some extra stuff. But it's really nice. I've been using it for a long time. I actually gave away a few copies a while back. It's a great app. I definitely recommend. No, not Infinite Passenger. IF Assistant. Thank you, Paul, for that. Infinite Passenger does also provides like flight attendant calls and stuff like that. I just at the moment don't really. I don't want to say anything bad about Infinite Passenger, but I don't think it's there right now. I used to have it, and I really enjoyed it, and they changed some things, and it kind of broke for me, and it hasn't worked since. And then they changed to a subscription base, and I was like, yeah, I'm not paying monthly for this. No. So I didn't see the value for myself. I really like the idea, though, that Infinite Passenger had, like being able to create your own airline on Infinite Flight. That's something that I honestly really want. That's something I want. Like I personally, for me personally, to fly Infinite Flight more, I would like to have some type of airline management feature where you can create your own virtual airline and manage it, trade aircraft with other companies, hire passengers. Like I want to be able to hire you guys to fly for me, so I don't have to actually fly all the time. Like my company can make money while I'm going doing other things. Which is kind of what it does. It does some of those things. I just don't like some of the ways it does it, because it has all the aircraft. So it's something interesting to try. I mean, it is. I think it's a monthly subscription, so you could always try it for like a month, and it's not, you know, not continue if you don't like it. But yeah, I really liked it when it first came out, and I flew the heck out of it, man. We made so much money on Infinite Passenger back in the day. But yeah, I would love to see, like, I don't know if you guys know what FS Economy is. Yeah, basically I'm describing FS Economy. I want another FS Economy for Infinite Flight. That's what I personally want. Because that gives me a reason to fly other than just sightseeing. Because after a while, sightseeing gets old because you see all the sights. I have the same issue in X-Plane. Like, I enjoy flying and all that kind of stuff, but flying on FS Economy or SimBuddy give me a reason to fly to places I don't usually fly to. It gives me a reason to get on and do flights. Like, it gives you a reason to fly, it gives you a place to go when you don't know where to go. And I know a lot of virtual airlines inside the Infinite Flight community do that. They kind of create these, you know, routes and events and tours and things like that for their pilots to fly, which is good. Virtual airlines is another good way of getting involved in the Infinite Flight community and staying engaged and staying interested. So personally, like, the VA thing is cool. I'm not big on VAs. I promote, like, I think that you should join a VA. I don't know. I just don't myself. I think the thing for me is I don't like doing tests. I don't. That's one of the reasons that I have not finished my IFATC sign up, is because I don't like tests. I believe I know everything I need to know. I just don't like doing tests. I'm like, I don't feel like I should have to prove myself to this person I don't know on the other side of the world to join this group. So forget it, I'm gonna do my own thing. That's just me. That's just me. Like, I when I first was gonna join IFATC, and I was like, there's a freaking test. I was like, first of all, that's cool. I like that they have a test, because that means we're gonna get better controllers, because only the controllers who pass the test and do well are gonna actually control. So in IFATC, I completely support that. When it comes to virtual airlines, I think that's a good idea too, because you have a higher quality of pilots. So I don't think it's a bad idea for virtual airlines to have tests. I think they probably should if they want to have better pilots. But if you're just trying to go for more quantity, then just don't do a test, let anybody join. But for me personally, even though there are virtual airlines out there that I would not mind being associated with or working with or flying for, there's two things for me. I don't want to put your call sign in front of mine, because I already have my brand. You know what I mean? My brand Blue 116, like, that's what I use. So unless Infinite Flight adds my own call sign, I don't want to have, like, somebody else's virtual airline letters in front of my name. I also don't want to take your test. I've already done a bunch, and I ain't trying to take any more tests. I'm done taking tests. There's a virtual airline that I was actually trying to join, and I talked with, like, the person who's over the whole airline. I'm not gonna say who this airline is, but I talked to the person who's over the whole airline. He's like, yeah, man, it'd be dope for you to join. He didn't say it like that, because nobody else talks like that. But I was like, yeah, no problem. It'd be really cool for you to join. And he's like, I'll talk to my people, whatever, and we'll get you all set up. And then I don't hear from him for a few days. He sends me another message, and the next message is sending me a link. He's like, yeah, just go to this link, let me know when you're done. I was like, all right, cool. I go to the link, and it's a test. It's like, heck no, I ain't taking no test. I was like, I thought that, because I talked to the guy, that I could just get in and not have to take the test. I understand that all the members have to take the test, and I'm nobody special. But when I realized I had to take a test, I was like, I'm diverting, I'm okay. I think I'm gonna just continue doing what I'm doing for a while, until it comes to a point where I'm like, you know what, I'll finally do the test. I think I'm catching up to this guy. Oh crap, I really caught up to this guy. Oh wait, what happened? I'm confused now. I had a feeling this is gonna happen. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, so because I went Mach 0.85, everyone behind me decided to do the same. So now because I wasn't paying attention, I'm actually about to fly over Mr. Zoo DIY. And he's actually speeding up now. Yeah, it looks like. Alright, so I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna be a good example, and I'm gonna slow down. So if you guys could also slow down, because if not, we're just gonna bunch up like yesterday, and that's no fun. I'm also, somebody was saying that I'm on the wrong altitude. Well, I did that on purpose. I'm trying to offset myself so things like this don't happen, so that I don't fly into anybody. So I think I've closed the gap enough. I'm gonna slow down to our actual cruise speed today, which is Mach 0.78. So everybody behind and in front of me, please do the same. I'm gonna say my altitude is fine. 370 again is the filed flight plan. I'm just offsetting my altitude so I don't hit anyone or get hit by anyone. That's the reason why I'm doing that. But I'm gonna slow down here and we'll cruise the rest of the way. We're an hour away. So today's flight is gonna probably go a little longer than the rest of the flights did this week. That's okay, I kind of expected that. Monkey pilots, good to see ya. It's all good, Aussie 2-0. It's all good, man. Where do you post the screenshots? Just post them to your Instagram and tag me at IamBlueGames. Don't do hashtags. I'm not gonna look at that. Make sure you tag me at IamBlueGames, and I'll see it on Instagram. I mean, you could also send it directly to me, but I recommend that you just post it publicly and then tag me in it. So that's what it is. But again, you have 2 hours until the stream is over, so you have time to go back through your replay and get some really good shots. Don't feel pressured to take them right now. Am I not on current time? I have no idea. I loaded in whatever time I'm in. I'm pretty sure it's like nighttime here right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, this is the other side of the world. If it's daytime here where I'm at, then it's nighttime in Africa. Gorgeous shots. Again, guys, give each other space, please. Cruise at Mach 0.78, no faster, no slower. I only did it to close in a gap, and I did too much, so I did bad. Look at the map. Let's take a look at Life, right? Whoa, whoa, holy crap, there's a lot of people. I didn't know we had that many planes, jeez. Let me show you guys what I see. Alright, let me get my, I only have one display, so that's why whenever I switch over, you guys actually see this, so it is what it is. Check it out. Jeez, I don't know. I haven't counted. I wasn't gonna count. I don't feel that I need to count. Maybe I will count. I don't know. But this is our group right here in Africa. Can you see us on the Infinite Flight map on the loading screen? Can somebody check? Jeez, look at that. Even from far away, we look like a massive long snake. That's cool. All right, where's the event today? Like, where is IFATC Hawaii? Like Hawaii. Not a lot of people flying Hawaii. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not Hawaii. Oh, it must be a long haul. Is it New Zealand? Oh, New Zealand is beautiful too. It's okay. They're missing out. They're missing out on this Africa action right now. Would have been really cool, honestly, and it's. I thought about this before doing this tour. I was like, you know, it'd be cool if I could somehow like connect with IFATC and be like, hey, like I'm planning this tour. Would you guys be willing to like collaborate and so like you guys can feature Africa the same week that I'm doing my African tour? but I didn't do that. That would have been the smart thing to do, but that's not what I did. So, but it's all good. Maybe next time. Maybe next tour we'll try to get something together. 39 planes, says Wyatt Wins. Wow. Missing IO, I'm on an iPhone 10. You were asking earlier as well about is Pro worth it? And it's really hard to say because for some people it's very out of the price range. For other people it's like an easy $10 a month or the year. I would recommend though, if you're gonna do it, like get the year because you don't have to worry about that monthly price. But if you just want to try it, you can just pay for 1 month. It is a subscription, so you just pay for 1 month. Give it a try. If you still like it, just keep using it. But yeah, you get everything for that 1 month subscription. You get all the planes, the whole world you can fly in. You get multiplayer, everything. So I think it's a perfect way to give it a try, like almost like a $10 free trial. I would personally like it if they added center to Infinite Flight. Yes, Aussie 20. Yeah, Sean, that'd be dope. You can send a pic to my IG, Sean 1903. What do I use to stream? I use OBS. Matter of fact, you know, I'm gonna show you. Boom, this is my host sub, but that's not it. That's not it. I'm gonna give you guys a quick behind the scenes. Sometimes I like showing you guys that. So this is my screen. This is what I'm looking at. There's nothing on here that I shouldn't see. So this is my chat. I can move around anywhere. This is how I'm able to keep up with you guys, or try. Let's have it overlaid on top of my screen. And this is OBS Studio. This is what I use to stream Infinite Flight. We are streaming on Twitch and on YouTube. So yeah, if you can see, I have a ton of preset scenes and things down here that I use to do my graphics, my intros, and my Infinite Flight clip, my F1 clips, my stream, everything is down here. So yeah, go back. You worry about what kind of phone do you have? Missing NGO, missing number one, missing number one. Are there any ATC updates that I would like? I would like. Well, I don't know if this is an ATC update. This is more of a in general update for everybody. But I would love to see terrain map come back. Be able to see terrain on the map. That's more of a update for ATC people, but it'd be really good for pilots as well. I would like a center. I like that they added multiple frequencies, like for departure and approach, because now you can have a lot more organization there. What else? I should have asked Tyler when I was in Orlando when I saw him. Your subscription is ended 10 minutes ago, but they're generous to let you land the plane first. That's funny. Else, what would I like ATC wise? Like, I really don't want to say voice. Like, voice would be cool, but I understand the difficulty with doing voice ATC through Infinite Flight. I would like probably some more calls, some more realistic calls. I would like taxi instructions. Actually, didn't they do that? They just added that. Actually, I haven't done a flight yet with that, but I know they added taxi instructions, like to tell you which way to go. I don't know if you would actually know like what taxiway you're on. Like, okay, taxi via Bravo Alpha, join intersection of runway 22 at India. I would like a clearance, like an actual clearance somehow. Like, hey, Blue 116, you're cleared to Johannesburg via runway 22 departing east. Like, I know they can't really say a departure because everybody's not going to have charts, so maybe we could do something like that. Back taxi, yes, you need a back taxi command on Unicom. I agree. What else? I don't know, man. I think it's pretty good right now, but there's definitely some things they could add. I'm pretty sure if there's a bunch of IFATC members in here, they'd have like a long list of things they would like. I don't control much. I can only think of things that I want as a pilot. I love they added Addis. Like that's really good. Squawk codes would be really interesting. How would you change that? I guess you'd have to like go in your settings somewhere and change your squawk code. That'd be really cool. I don't know how that would affect ATC. Like I don't know how they would use that. Oh, one thing I would like is some way to chat with people in game, like some kind of chat system that you can actually like. So like we're cruising right now. Say that, you know, we're cruising right now. I'm not streaming, right? So this is not me. I can't talk to you guys. Like there's people around me. You know what I mean? I can't actually say anything to anybody. Like there's no way for me to contact Mike KLM, who's 100 feet below me. There's no way for me to contact him about anything. Actually, he's above me. Or is he below me? Yeah, he's above me. There's no way for me to contact him. I want to have a way to contact him. And there should be some type of moderation because you don't want people spamming chat. You don't want this massive chat room. Maybe like a distance kind of thing where you can only see chat from a certain distance around people. I think that would be really cool because then you could make friends somehow through the game. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, unless you go to the Infinite Flight forum, you come to a live stream, you join somebody's Discord chat, is the only way for you to really make new friends. Because say I want to do another flight with Mike Caleb, I don't know him, we just happen to be flying in the same direction. I'm like, hey, this looks like a pretty cool guy. I'm like, hey, where you headed to? Obviously I can go on the map and click on it. It's like boom, and he says that he's going to Cape Town, which is dope. But what if for whatever reason I want to hit him up? I could send him a message. I think that'd be cool. In-game chat would be kind of cool. You think in-game chat would make game lag? Why do you think that? In-game chat would also, yeah, would piss people off. So I don't know. It'd have to have some kind of moderation to make that work. Like a lot of these ideas I have are like stuff that already exist on like VATSIM and whatever, and you don't see a ton of trolling there. You see some of it. Obviously, there's gotta be somebody would have to look over it and kind of moderate it. Like there'd have to be somebody's job to just watch over chat and skim through it. And you have to be able to report people. You'd have to be able to block people. You have to be able to mute people so you don't see what they're talking about. Because technically, if there was like a Unicom chat text frequency that you could use, it would really only be for flight information. Like you're not supposed to talk and chat on it. Like it's not what it's made for. But I know there's a lot of young people, a lot of kids that play this game, and that they're definitely going to use it to talk and chat, and they shouldn't use it as a chat room. Mike, I'm doing good, man. How are you? The report button works again. I did not know that. Ask Captain Canada about VATSIM trolling. Does he get trolled a lot? Because I know he flies VATSIM a ton. And I've seen like a couple of his streams where I saw people like fly through him. And you know the models on VATSIM are horrible, so he looks like crap. But I haven't watched like enough, I guess, to see him get trolled. He probably gets pissed. It's annoying, guys. As a streamer, when somebody trolls your stream, it's very annoying. But you can't give them attention because it just fires them up. In order to report using a report button, you need what? I was just completing that. You need a minimum of 3 pilots to report that person. What up, Jet Propel Llamas? Good to see you. How do you become ATC on expert server? You need to, well, first you have to have a certain amount of ATC, they call operations, which you have to do on training server. I can't remember the number of it, but once you have enough operations of ATC on training server, that's where you need to start. You can apply on the Infinite Flight forums, find a one of the IFATC members and message them, and they'll send you like a test to take, and then you go from there. The process is pretty simple. It's just you just got to go through all the steps. Good to know, Infinite Flight Pilot. I thank you very much. So the report button does. Where is it? I've never reported anybody. I guess you have to click on somebody, right? Let's use you as an example, Mr. Mike. I'm not gonna report you, I just want to see if it works. Oh, there's a report button. So you hit the report, and if you get 3 reports, then what happens though? Does it actually send somewhere? Do they get like ghosted temporarily? Like what does it do? But I understand though why Infinite Flight wouldn't like announce that, because you don't want people abusing that. It's true though. That's why a lot of streamers who do X-Plane and P3D stream on Pilot Edge, because Pilot Edge is not 100% troll proof, but it's a lot harder to troll on Pilot Edge because it's very strict on Pilot Edge, especially once you get in the air. South Africa has 3 capitals. I did not know that. I do have a Discord. I'm actually behind on chat. Let me catch up. They should add emergencies. How would that work? How would emergencies work? Infinite Passengers actually tried something like that, where they had like some kind of random emergency they were planning on doing. Yep, Sherry, we're still flying. Chris, thank you for clarifying that, bro. I always forget. What do you say? So, to become expert ATC, you must have a minimum of 500 operations, must be a certain trust level, and in good standing. On the forum for more info, please head to the Infinite Flight community. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, so when I first started my like kind of like journey of trying to be an IFATC member, which I still am not, I still planning on doing it. I just kind of was like, I don't take any more tests. But I started out doing training server. I just went on the training server and I become ATC, and I just did my ATC thing, you know. And then once you have again 500 operations, which basically means what 500 departures and arrivals, something like that, you can now, you know, go on the forum and, you know, go to the IFATC link on the forum and then apply there, and they'll hit you up and they'll send you a test to take. You take the test. After you take the test and you pass the test, you go do what they call like a practical, where you do like a real like test, like where you actually load up in the sim and you sit there. They send like a bunch of traffic to you, see if you can actually handle it. If you pass that, I don't really know what happens next. I haven't passed that. That's as far as I got. I failed that one, and yeah. So I'm just sending about 150 miles out, guys. Somebody was asking me earlier. Around 150 miles out, about 1,500 feet per minute is when I'm going to be doing it. What are we looking at? Is this shout out time? It is shout out time. 1 hour ETE, people. We will get an ATC stream as soon as I join IFATC. I am not doing an ATC stream on training server. So that's kind of the idea, is for me to, my camera is like low today. That's a little better. As soon as I join IFATC, well, not as soon, but you know, let me join IFATC. Let me get some practice, and then I may do an ATC live stream on expert server. Until then, you will not see any ATC streams from me, but I actually do want to. Remember the video, United 747? We had fuel leak. I do remember that. We had a divert and land in Alaska somewhere. We were supposed to be flying from Japan to San Francisco. Ended up landing in Alaska because we had a fuel leak. That was pretty crazy. All right, it is time for shout-outs, guys. Let's go ahead and make that happen. Let me get some upbeat music playing, because I think that it calls for that. And I don't even know if I can see everyone on this flight to shout you guys out. Let's see. I think I can. I think we're just close enough to see everyone. Cool. And we got a lot of names to go through, so I need to find a song that's long enough. Let me see. I need to find some upbeat. I kind of like that first track we're listening to. Let's do that. Alright, music's gonna be turned up. It's shout out time. I'm gonna start out first with our African summer tour lineup. Who do we got? I want to do that voice like the announcer at basketball games. And coming in at 5'8", you know what I mean? Alright, first up we got British Airways Virtual 226, Mr. Infinite Flight Thomas leading the pack, man. What up, Raven? Thank you so much, man, for always helping, hosting, donating, whatever it is you do. November 1, Whiskey Bravo, number 3, Mr. Jet Aviation. Watch out, man, he might come with those screenshots. Mr. Captain Haas, welcome, man, and thanks for flying with us. IFMG is joining in today. Thank you as well, Mr. Moderator. Springbok 539, Captain Washburn. What's up, man? Springbok 440, Captain Brandon. What's up? Thanks for flying with us. Welcome. Captain Kiv in the A330. We got a little gap. We got the YouTube Aviation Gamer YT. What up, man? Commercial 710. Luca. El Shout. What up? Springbok 354. Extreme Cactus. I think the hardest part doing shoutouts is figuring out how to say some of these names. Aruba 118 is Arubian Pilot. What's up? Welcome back. I'm glad you have been. I know you were here yesterday. I'm not sure if you're here Monday. IFGA, AFKLM. Shout out to Air France KLM Virtual for bringing some of their group out to today's flight and joining in on the African Summer Tour. I really do appreciate those guys for supporting Blue Games and the channel. Springbok 6832, Mr. Planet Spotting Bremen. Another AFK, that's too many letters. Radu, Damien, what's up, man? Thanks for flying with us. We got Ball for Life, Toka, I Fly Squad, what's up, man? Javion Johnson's in the building. What's happening? Who's this? Mr. Zooey. Josh Wolford, what's up? Captain Ethan, what up? Heavy, what up? Okay, that's not your name. Your name's not Heavy. Is it really Heavy? Captain, I can't see your whole name. Captain Luke, what's up, bro? Thanks for joining us. We got IFM. Pilot Boss, like a boss. Mike KLM, what's up, man? Mike, I wish I knew how to say the rest of that name, but I'm not. It's okay, because you're here, you're with us, you're flying. Commercial, who that is? Commercial 122, Nagy West. This song is not long enough for me to go through all 39 of us. Who this is? Cheeseburger, that sounds good, actually. I almost made those last night. Welcome to the stream, thanks for flying with us. Patrick, what's up, man? Good to see ya. Glad to have you, glad to have you. Shout out to IFATC, IPP, Escort. Is that your whole name? Most of it, yes. What is Springbok? Is that like the real one? Fried Chicken. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Sierra 7 Alpha Bravo, welcome. I'm glad you are continued to be here, man, all week long. IFATC, okay, a bunch of virtual airlines, but your actual name is Jocelyn. What's up, bro? Thank you, man, and thank you again. Thank you for watching, thank you for supporting. Like a Boss is up next. Starting to sweat, I'm trying to talk too much, talk too fast. Sammer 195, thank you, man, for joining us as well. Is that the last one? Is it the last one? It is. That's all of us. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was amazing. Thank you guys for showing up, coming through, man. Ooh, I'm tired now. I'm tired now. Ba, 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 ba. Uh-oh. Got air collision. Oh, it's two planes, that's why. I was like, wait, the other plane that was next to me wasn't in me. Who is that? Time to call somebody out. I think it's IFM, because Mike has been doing good. That's Pilot Boss. Alright, Pilot Boss, you gotta start acting like a boss. Alright, we are 48 minutes away, guys. 387 miles until we get to Johannesburg today for day 3 African tour. This is actually definitely gonna be our longest flight of the week. That's okay. I'm having a good time. Somebody's sitting in the chopper. We gotta find the black box after that crash. This is kind of like, this right here is what I kind of expect Africa to look like. When you think Africa, you think this right here. Like when we took off, it looked really nice. It still screams Africa, but like this just nothing. This is like a little bit of mountain, a little bit of hill, a couple rivers here and there. Mostly nothing though. Like this is what I think when I think Africa. Even though I know there's places in Africa that are like very, you know, city like and stuff like that. Uh oh, somebody said there flew something. Hold on. Jet propelled llamas. Today I flew a Piper Warrior 3. Congratulations, bro. That's pretty cool, man. That's amazing. Sherry, yeah, you got any questions for us today? You got any quizzes? As we're on the, I guess the end, not the end. We still have a little ways to go in our flight. At the airport, we have 2 available runways. Is that what you said? Is that what you're trying to say? There's still people departing? Oh, where are they going? People departing from Johannesburg to somewhere else. Welcome back, Flying Dutchman. Infinite flight pauses. I'm undercover. I love seeing like people like connect the dots. Like I just saw in the chat somebody was like, "Hey, you're the guy who makes those screenshots." So it's kind of cool seeing like people like getting connected. People who have like maybe, I bet a bunch of you guys follow each other already on Instagram and don't even know it. Yes, I am on an iPhone 10. Weather was nice. That's really good, man. Congratulations, though, man. That's a big deal. Like, I don't know if it was your first flight, but just the fact that you're able to go out there and do some flying in a Piper. I've never been in a Piper before. I've only been in the Cessna 172. Wow, it's 2:28. Where do you live, Chris? What part of the world are you in? It's 2:28 a.m. for you, man. That's crazy. Who do I reckon will win this week's German Grand Prix? I do not know. The thing I'm most interested in, honestly, is Haas F1, who's sponsored by Rich Energy, we think. That whole dilemma happening there. Like, there's rumors talking about how they may have a new driver this week. You know, are they still going to be sponsored by Rich Energy? Yeah. So who's going to win? Probably Hamilton. I kind of want Leclerc. I would love to see Leclerc come away with a win, like ASAP. I really love the Leclerc versus Verstappen battle that's been happening these last few races. Like, it's been so fun to watch. Like, I don't even care about Hamilton, what's going on with him and Bottas. Like, I just want to see Verstappen and Leclerc like race it out all race long. Mix, what's up, man? Sam 21, good to see you as well. Let's do some scenic for a little bit. What streamers, YouTubers do I watch? Oh, let me tell you in order, just a second. Let's come back to, let me answer that in a second. Let's continue this race. So, yeah, I'm rooting for Leclerc too. He's been very consistent. He's been very good at staying up in the top 5. Top 3, getting podiums. Verstappen's been really good too. I know that Hamilton and Bottas and Mercedes are like kind of dominating, but right underneath them is like a really tight battle between Leclerc, Verstappen, Ferrari, and Red Bull racing for that second spot. I really wish Pierre Gasly was doing better as a second seat at Red Bull. I wish he was doing a little bit better. I feel like he can. I don't know what it is. I don't know if that it is the car, because if Verstappen is doing well, Gasly should be, I mean, I don't know, Verstappen has more experience with that car at that speed too, so I don't know, but Leclerc also came from a slower car to Ferrari and he's beasting it up, so who knows. But anyways, so to answer your question, what streamers and YouTubers do I personally watch? Let me think about that. I personally don't watch a ton of live streams. That's just to be honest with you. I don't watch a lot of live streams. I watch more videos. I watch a lot of tutorial videos. I watch a lot of mainly like informational stuff. Like usually when I'm on YouTube, I'm looking for like I'm getting news or I'm getting information. So like one guy I watched, he's a Frugal Sim. He talks about flight sim news. So X-Plane P30. He even mentioned Infinite Flight when there's big news there. So he's one person I watch. He does like news. I do watch Jeff Fabiano. I usually watch his videos, but sometimes I watch his live streams. I also watch Bay Area Bugs. I watch Polecat. Those guys, you know, they're all together, or they used to be. I watch John Fly. He's a X-Plane Twitch streamer. I do watch Captain Canada from time to time on YouTube. Usually, if he's live, I'll catch him in a live stream and I'll stop in and say hi. There's let's see. I don't know. I can't really think. Like it's not like one person that I watch like a ton. It's usually just like random people who. This is probably who I am too now. But it's usually random people who stream or make videos of games that I'm interested in. Like it's not usually like one problem. Like, hey, this guy put out a video, I'm gonna watch it. So, but there are people I definitely like, and I just can't think of any right now. But I'm sure I'm probably one of those random people who popped up on somebody's YouTube channel. Like, hey, there's a guy who's doing infinite flight. He's random, but he's doing infinite flight, so I'm gonna watch. I agree. F1 will be so much more interesting without the Mercedes domination. In the beginning of the season, I was like, I was like worried about the future of F1 because of just Mercedes winning every race. Like, it's not even fun. It's not even interesting. It's not even fun to watch anymore. You already know who's gonna win. You know, you can bet on Mercedes and be a millionaire. And but when it comes to the rest of the field, like if racing was like how it's been between Leclerc and Verstappen. And there's been a lot of racing in the back of the pack as well. Thank you, in God dang 0910 for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. But it's been a lot of really interesting racing in the back of the field, and if we could just have those type of races, like competition at the front of the field, it'd be more interesting to me. Alright, Raven has sent a note down, guys. There are 2 runways in Johannesburg, so let's please use both of them. It'll make arrivals so much easier. Right, we're 300 miles away, 440 minutes out. Let's just go take a look at that really quick. We do have people already about to land here. Looks like we'll be landing to the south. Runways 23 right. That's 24. 21. 21 right and 21 left. So pick a runway and you can land on both of them. That's perfect. That's gonna be a lot easier for us to have 2 runways to arrive in. A lot easier. Max setting a firm, Mr. 0910. I don't know how to say the rest of your names. I'm just gonna say the numbers. Am I planning to do a GTA DOJ roleplay on stream? No. I did actually download GTA 5 on my PC, and I do have FiveM installed as well. And so I've kind of tried out a couple of different servers, but I really haven't spent a lot of time in it yet. But I'm kind of interested in it a little bit. Like, I don't know. Back when like Jeff and all those guys were doing a lot of DOJ streams and videos back in the day. I say back in the day, like a year ago. It was really interesting to me. I was like, this sounds like it would be really fun to do with my friends. And I would even send some of the videos to my friends, like, yo, this is so funny, we should try this sometime. But now I'm like, I don't really know if I see myself doing it. Like, I'm not against roleplay. I kind of think it's cool sometimes. But I mean, we're technically role-playing right now as a pilot. So it'd be interesting. I don't know, we'll see. At the moment, not right now. But speaking of GTA, am I excited about the A320 update? Yes, I am. Infinite Flight flies. To answer your question. But speaking of GTA, I mentioned yesterday's live stream that I was going to be plugging in my PlayStation 4 and getting GTA started and trying out the new casino update, and I did just that. So funny story is, I had the best welcome back to GTA session. So I get to the Diamond Resort, the new casino on GTA 5 online, and I get murdered immediately. I drive up to the door. I'm like, okay, maybe the valet is gonna take my car. You know, I'm gonna get out of my car. I'm just sitting in my car. I'm sitting in a Kuruma, the armored car with the bulletproof doors. It has a little bitty crack in the window. A guy just stands right next to it. Some random guy stands right next to it and just freaking takes a shotgun out and murders me and then blows up my car. I was like, haha, welcome back to GTA Online. And so I guess I'm not going to the casino for now. But yeah, it was funny. But yeah, I did actually go in, and I didn't buy like the casino penthouse, anything like that. It's like $1,500,000. That's like all the money I had. You know what? I'm not gonna do that right now. But it's funny, man. Like, again, I've had GTA 5 since the day it came out. I have a lot of money, not a ton. I just said I have $1,500,000, which is nothing now. It's like being poor on GTA 5. And I have a lot of stuff. I have a bunch of houses, stuff like that. But they always keep coming out with more updates. And I realized how little I have done in that game in so long. Like, I have a bunch of stuff, and I have like a bunch of businesses that I don't even take care of. I got the club that I have the hangar where you have like the hangar missions with the airplanes, and then I have the biker business, and all of them are failing businesses. They're making me no money right now because I haven't been playing the game. But GTA, I think I kind of got burnt out at GTA a long time ago because it just got so grindy. It's like you have to grind it out, and then you join these sessions, and then people leave and they die, and it's just annoying. So I think it's so much better if you're playing with some friends that you know are going to stick around. And I think Red Dead Redemption is the same way. If you're playing with friends that you know are going to stick around and go and actually help you finish missions, that's the best way to make money on GTA. If you're just going to go do it by yourself, like, it's going to take a while. But if you actually have like good, like, group of like 3-4 people with you, then you can even do heist and actually finish them, make a lot of money. So I haven't played GTA in so long. I don't have connections with my old friends I used to play GTA with anymore. So when I go on there, I play by myself, and so I don't really have a group to play with. But yeah, that was my GTA experience. If you have Prime, you can get the penthouse for free. Prime what? What are you talking about, Raven? Wait, George, did you say you just wasted 100,000 in the casino on GTA? That's funny. I haven't actually done any games yet. I'll probably try it later. I do want to play some more. I will be on there. So I think a couple of you guys added me on PS4, so you may see me on GTA later today or this week. I do have lots of other things I need to do, but I might try to fit in some GTA. How are we looking? We are 279 miles out, 34 minutes to go. Twitch Prime rewards. Huh. I don't know if I have Twitch Prime. I have Amazon Prime. Is it the same thing? Wait, you're waiting for what friend request to be accepted from 2014, 17? That's funny. On PS4? Flying Dutchman, what is day 4's route in this event? It's Ethiopia, so somewhere to the east of Africa. I can't remember exact. It's in the description. Yes, Addis Ababa, I think that's what it's called. So Djibouti. My PS4 name is IAM_. Am I a football fan? I do like football, but I'm not the biggest fan. Like, I don't hardcore like follow football throughout the football season. I'm sadly not. Sad to disappoint you. I'm more basketball, but I'm still not. I really haven't been following really close to sports in a few years. So yeah, I couldn't tell you who's on what team right now. I couldn't tell you who's been traded where. But I do enjoy going to the games. And I always watch the Super Bowl. But if my friends are watching football, I'll go like hang out with them, watch football from time to time. But racing is really my thing, man. I'll watch a race. If you do join me on GTA or add me on PS4, don't be weird. Ooh, the airport's 5,000 feet above sea level. "18 years old and don't have a single console other than the Wii." Nice. I've had PlayStation since I was in diapers, bro. Do I have a favorite football? Oh, you meant soccer football. I thought you meant like American football. My favorite football team or soccer team is my home team, which is the Dynamo, Houston Dynamo. It's our local soccer team. But I don't know how good they are right now. I haven't paid attention in a long time. PS4 name again is IM_BLU. But yeah, again, I don't really pay attention, like any attention at all to American soccer, World Cup soccer. Like whenever the World Cup thing is going on, like it's all like everybody's like super hype, and like I'll go, like sometimes I just happen to show up at somebody's like event at their house or something like that, and be going crazy about it. But yeah, I don't follow it. The things that I follow, like this is my time of year when racing is full. So like we got NASCAR happening right now. I'm super hyped about, which I can't even freaking watch because I don't have the channel anymore on my TV. And then we have F1 that's going on, which I don't know if I can watch that either. And then we have IMSA racing, the sports cars, and yeah. So Red Fuego sounds good, man. Add me. We'll see what we can do. Any new games in my shopping list that you're waiting to come out? Yes, I'm waiting for the new, what the heck is it called? Ghost Recon game. I can't remember the name of it. Is it Wildlands or something like that? Whatever the new one is. I'm looking forward to that. I have the old Ghost Recon game, and that one was so underrated. That game is so much fun. Alright, this music's gonna put me to sleep. This is too chill. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Red Dead Redemption coming to PC. I only ever did one live stream of that, sadly. But it's coming to PC, I believe, in September. Which is a year later since the Red Dead originally released, which is what I expected. I'm hoping that the modding community will save that game. And I'm hoping they add some more interesting DLC like they did with GTA 5. But I understand with Red Dead Redemption, it's a lot harder to come out with interesting DLC. With GTA 5, it's so much possibilities because of the time period and the things. But with Red Dead Redemption, you're kind of restricted by the time period and technology that was out back then. Hoping they add like a zombie thing like they did last time, Undead Nightmare. What games do I play on PS4? GTA and Red Dead Redemption, that is it. That is really the only reason I still have my PS4 is for those two games. How are we looking on spacing? Yeah, we're good ahead of us. Alright, whenever we descend, two guys next to me, Mike and IFM, we're gonna have to spread out. There's plenty of space between us and the plane behind us. So honestly, it would be best if you guys just slow down and split up between each other. I know there's two runways, but still want to be spaced out well. No ATC. Do I watch Fast and Furious? Heck yeah, man, I watched all of them. My thoughts on X-Plane Mobile. Thoughts? Anticipation. Hold on, I'm thirsty. Yes, anticipation is my thoughts. Looking forward to seeing what it is. Like I feel like I know what to expect with X-Plane and Mobile, but at the same time I don't, because I have X-Plane 11, and the mobile is basically going to be the full game on a phone. That's basically what I expect it to be. And so I'm kind of wondering, is it going to be that, or is it going to be anything different? And what's going to be different about it? So I can't wait to get my hands on it and give it a try. I'm also wondering how much is it gonna cost. Like, is it gonna be a one-time payment? Like, you know, you just buy it once. I'm pretty sure you have to rebuy. Like, if you already own the current X-Plane game, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a completely new game. I think we have to rebuy it. Is it gonna be a subscription like Infinite Flight? I don't know. There's been some rumors thinking that it might be a subscription, so I don't know. Am I willing to pay a subscription on X-Plane Mobile when I have X-Plane 11? I'm not sure yet. Yeah, man, it's hot. I went to the pool yesterday with my wife after work, and I was so dehydrated when we left. Like, first of all, my legs were freaking tired, and yeah, I was swimming hard, and then I was so tired. I was so dead. I was dehydrated. I was like dizzy, and it made me realize, like, man, like I just haven't been drinking enough water throughout the day. Like, it's not like it's hard. Like, my water bottle is sitting right here. You know, like, there's no reason I shouldn't be drinking water throughout the day. What up, Viet Cong? Me and my boys in Infinite Flight Vietnam love your stream. Appreciate it, bro. All the way from freaking Vietnam. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that, bro. Lou, you have 816 trophies on PlayStation. Do I really? Wow. I mean, I've had it for a while. Yes, sir, Jefferson. This is the A330-300. I gotta do about 59 miles until we descend into Johannesburg today. I'll be descending about 150-ish. I think Raven said 165 miles might be better for us. About 1,500 feet per minute. That is the plan. ATR or -8? I choose -8. This song, what song is this? This song is called Atmospherica by Squid. Atmospherica. It's I'm using epidemicsound.com for my music today. Man, I should have took a screenshot of live flight when we were flying. Darn it. I wanted to see. I wanted to post that later. Oh well. Too late now. Alright, so we'll be descending pretty soon. Let's go ahead and just take a look at our situation here into Johannesburg. Foxtrot Alpha Oscar Romeo. Elevation is 5,500 actually. 5,500 feet. Winds are 170 at 5. Visibility is 6. So keep that in mind when descending. You see Raven coming in right now. That the elevation is 5,000 feet. So it's pretty high. What up, Cookie Productions? Man, I want a cookie now. You're spotting at BHX. Where is that, Dutchman? See, I should go ahead and choose runway now. I'll take 24 left. That's the runway I'm gonna land. Sorry, I keep saying 24, it's 21. I'll take 21 left, just to go ahead and let you guys know that now. Parking, I have no idea what this airport looks like. Whoever gets there first, just pick somewhere to park and we'll all park next to them. Birmingham, oh cool. ILS landing or manual landing? We'll probably do that manual because the winds are pretty calm. And visibility looks good too. But most likely I'll use the ILS first and then take it by hand the rest of the way. I don't see anybody at Cape Town right now. Cape Town is a ghost town on expert server right now, so maybe you mean you're in Johannesburg. Cape Town that we took off from. Yeah, guys, park next to Thomas. kind of like this song. It's kind of dope. I don't know. I kind of like vibes like this, like real chill, you know. Yeah, when the vibe gets chilly, the voice gets deeper. You know what I'm saying? How do I not get echoes in OBS? Echoes of what? I already did shout outs here earlier. I did shout outs of the people who were flying though. I'll probably do some more shout outs at the end before we leave of people who are actually watching. Hopefully, I won't get any phone calls since we are ending a little later today. But we'll see. If we do, we'll just hit that good old standby screen. Alright, so again, Mike, the two guys behind me, if you can go ahead and start slowing up and creating some space. I'm going to be descending in the next 15 miles. And I'm going to descend first to, look at that crosswind. We'll do I usually just set to 18,000 feet until I figure out where I really want to go. Descend now, you're saying? Alright, well, I'll take your advice since you're already on the ground. Descending now. Watch our speed here. Watch your speed, Captain. Oops, that's too much. I don't know what I was thinking just now. I zoned out. Like, I hit the button and zoned out. About to go like 3,000 feet per minute or something crazy. Go a little bit more, just in case. I always descend a little bit faster than I should, just so I'm not really sure if my calculations and all that are correct. Oh wait, you're ATC? How's that? There's no ATC. We're on expert server, man. Yeah. Let's take a look at our guys ahead of us. 473. I'll do my best to make my spacing. Like, I don't want to gain on these guys ahead of me. We're a little bit faster than them. Might come back. A little bit in speed. 1,800 feet below us. I'm not sure how far that is. I don't know what distance that is. He's like, I'm ATC for you guys in Johannesburg. I was like, wait, where? You're on training server? We're on expert server. Yeah, hoping for a landing as smooth as we did yesterday. The first two landings we had yesterday. Sounds good, Samurai. I appreciate you being here with us though, man. You gotta go, you gotta go. Don't miss your flight. Captain Luke is starting his ascent. Descent vibes. What is the trim for A330 on takeoff? Anybody know the answer for that? I don't know. I just use 20, but I kind of like default to 20 for like everything, unless I need more. Oh man, I should do it just sunset. Let's change the time. Make this fight even more interesting. I know that actually, I don't know if it's still going on, but Infinite Flight had some kind of thing, like a meeting, conference, something like that happening at Oshkosh today at like my exact same stream time. So I don't know if that was like a live stream kind of deal or what. I kind of doubt that we're gonna hear any new information from them, at least at Oshkosh, because Oshkosh is really for them to be introduced for the first time to a lot of new people, not so much to like update the community on things. I do know that Jason also did a live stream on Instagram yesterday that I didn't get to watch, so I don't know if he talked about anything interesting there either. What up, NBA King HD? What's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Yeah, I think they should add some kind of glare to the sun. Okay, the sun looks cool once it gets to the horizon. Like it changes the sky color and has like a nice look to it. But there's no, like right now we're looking right into the sun. We should be seeing some type of glare on the lens of the camera that we're using right now, but we don't get that. So, but I think they mentioned that. I could have swore they mentioned that at some point. That was an idea. But I don't know, man. Hey, how we looking? We're at 28,000 now on our descent into Johannesburg. Spacing ahead of us looks great. We're at 406 knot ground speed. A little bit faster than these guys, but we have a good amount of separation there. Mike and Mr. IFM are looking pretty good on descending behind me. And hopefully they're also slowing down so that we don't all land at the same time as well. So we'll see what happens there. I like the sun going down, but when the sun starts going down, you can't really see the scenery as well. But there's not really much going on anyways, so we'll leave it like this. My descent rate is 1,800. Actually, it's 2,000. Yeah, I did it 2,000. My descent rate right now, because I'm paranoid. He's handsome, my friend said. Is your friend a female? Thank you either way. I appreciate it. No planned liveries in next update. I'm okay with that. Like, we have a ton of Airbus liveries. How many more do we need? Really, do we? You know, let them focus on some other stuff besides liveries. Let's get some clouds going. Let's get some terrain radars. I don't know. Let's get some more cockpits that have animated screens on them. Let's not worry too much about liveries. From where did I get the trim and flap settings? From my mind. I do not know. I'm gonna go at 280 knots now. See how we're looking. We're so good in the distance ahead of us. Just kind of monitoring Captain Luke's speed and altitude to make sure we don't overtake him. He's at 439. He's a little bit faster than us, but we did just slow down to 280 knots. I'm gonna stay at 280 knots on our descent, and I'm gonna shallow our descent back up to 1,500 feet. Samurai Black, you're playing on a RFS, aren't you? You're on a Real Flight Simulator or something like that? On a different game, I believe. This song is dope too. I'm sorry, I'm trying to save these songs whenever I find one I actually like. It's so hard, man. Whenever you're making videos, finding music to go with those videos is so hard. That's one of the challenges of making videos for YouTube, because you're trying to also find videos or songs that are not you're not gonna have copyright problems with. So it's pretty tough. And we're 15 minutes out. Again, elevation of Johannesburg is 5,000. Matter of fact, I'm gonna continue at that about 18. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to judge it right now to see how fast we need to descend. I feel like we need to descend faster because we're gonna go straight in, basically. Not straight in. I shouldn't say that. Shouldn't say that. We're 98 miles away. Does my phone overheat? Let's take a feel. It does get warm. I also have a case on it. I feel like the case kind of masks the heat. Like I can't feel the heat much because I have a case on. When I have the case off and I play Infinite Flight, I definitely feel the heat of my phone. So it definitely makes it hot. You don't want to be burning hot. If burning hot has a problem. So mine is not burning hot, but it's very warm. But again, I can't feel most of it because I have this case on, so it makes it easier to hold while it's warm. What up, Hughes Aviation? Welcome to the stream, bro. Aviator Game says, just landed, almost floated the whole runway. Wow, bro, I need to put floats on that plane. Put skis on that thing. Yes, it does. It does get pretty warm. I'm gonna change my altitude to, let's see, if elevation is 5,000, that means when we get to 10,000, we'll technically be 5,000 above the airport. Let's go to 11. Just out of curiosity, guys, somebody asked me this question earlier, and I thought it was a great question. They said, what was my favorite thing about Infinite Flight? And I answered by saying multiplayer and ATC. So what is you guys, before we land, what is your favorite thing about Infinite Flight? Like what brought you to Infinite Flight? What introduced you to Infinite Flight? Or like what kept you here? Like why do you play this game? What do you like the most about it that makes you pay your own hard-earned money to play this game? Just curious to see what other people think. Like, what does other people think? The free planes, how easy it is to fly. Pretty good answers. Also, IF passengers. Yeah, IF passengers is good. Kamani's World says he normally flies on an iPad and it's not as hot. Good to know. Alright, passing 17,000 now. Still 280 knots. Gonna go and watch. I think we got some people intercepting us. So we got fighter jet. But I'm paying more attention to the Springbok unless somebody cuts ahead of us. Again, IFM, if you could slow down, buddy. Like a lot. Hopefully he's on chat. I don't know if he's on chat. If you can slow down a lot, because right now we're a bit too close. Again, I am planning on runway 21 left. That wind, I think, just changed. We now have a 160 at 6. So still pretty calm. Only 1 knot faster than it was earlier. Anonymous Sack says multiplayer is his favorite thing about IF. Miguel says multiplayer and ATC. Captain Luke says I think it helps with overall learning as I played Infinite Flight before I started flying lessons. Pretty cool. Cones and tokens for me, IF is the closest mobile flight simulator to real world flying in terms of flight physics. That's good. Viet Cong says I have a sexy voice. Thank you very much. Salty Tiger, what's up? I'm really interested in that though. Who's that? Captain Haas? Captain Luke. About that, like how, and I know that Infinite Flight, that's kind of like their goal at Oshkosh is to talk about that, and that's why I'm kind of really interested to see what they have to say. Is how does Infinite Flight specifically, how can that prepare you for flying? Like I know they're like partnering with Flight Chops, so I really want to know like what he has to say about Infinite Flight and what, and because I mean he posted on Instagram he was playing it on the drive to Oshkosh. I'm like, what could you possibly be doing and practicing in Infinite Flight that can apply to the real world? So I don't know. I don't know. Especially with general aviation, like I don't know. Like I understand on like how X-plane how it can prepare you, like as far as general aviation, how it can prepare you for certain things in the real world. But I don't really know how Infinite Flight. Like I know Infinite Flight does teach you things with some of the. Let's see. Check our speed here. With some of the real world procedures, things like that. But I don't know. I'm curious, like how does that get you ready? What does that do really? Grabpox, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Joko, welcome back, bro. Late again. This time we've actually gone longer, so you actually got here before we landed. But welcome, bro. Good to have you. And even though you keep getting here late, better late than never. That's what I always say. All right, we're coming up on 11,500. The nice sunset happening now. You see now the sun changes as it gets closer to the horizon. See that? All right, how we looking? Separation around me doesn't look good, but separation ahead of me looks great. If elevation is 5,000, I want to be around here, I guess. I think we can stay here until we get to the next waypoint. Yeah, we'll keep this, and we can also keep our speed up here. So I'll speed it up again, just to create separation behind me. IFM, I guess you can't hear me because you haven't actually made any changes. As well as this other aircraft behind me, November 208 Juliet Bravo. I'm gonna need you to slow down quite a bit too as we're about to come in. I'm landing 21 left again, so you guys can land the opposite runway, please. Eight minutes away. Gotta hydrate. When you're talking for 2 hours, you definitely need a drink. Javion Johnson, what's happening, bro? Yes, the landing airspace is pretty darn busy. They have an FO camera view in that. What is F? First officer camera view? Not in this plane, but in a lot of the planes they do have a first officer view. Not this one. All right, take a look at the airspace here. It is pretty darn busy. I'm asking, please, no pattern work, guys, unless you're going around. And again, guys, there's two runways. There's parallel runways, so you don't have to all land on the same one. If you see a plane that's close to you, ahead of you, and he's landing on 2-1 left, you take 2-1 right, and the same for the other way around. And please don't land on top of people, because that's no fun. Alright, Thomas is saying, go 9,000. 250 knots. Alright, Blue 116, 9,000, 250 knots. Do not exceed 250 knots. Alright, let's slow down, spoilers up.
Flight spoilers extended.
Go ahead and tune into Unicom here. Alright, music down. Well, now it's inbound. Landing runway 21 left. Be right track. Yeah, how's our speed looking now? Yeah, we're looking good. Let's go ahead and descend down to 9,500 and dead.
OR Tango Uniform Springbok 862 Heavy is 8 nautical miles to the northwest.
I gotta watch our speed, because whenever I want to descend down below 10,000 feet, my plane decides, hey, I want to go 280 knots, not 240. So I gotta watch out for that. Gonna get the landing lights prepared as well as we're about to go below 10,000 feet. I'm gonna keep the spoilers up to make sure that the aircraft does not go faster than we like it to when we descend here. Did I said 9,500? Let's go 9,000 even. Alright, speed's looking good. Here comes 10,005.
Tambo Unicorn is using runway 21 right.
Again, guys, do not land on the same runway as the aircraft ahead of you. Space out. You can always go around. I think spacing was good until I got here. That's what it was. Thank you, IFMG. Do not descend below 8,000 feet or you will miss the glide slope. I appreciate that information. And we're gonna write downwind. Actually, where are we? I'm not gonna call it until we get midfield, which I think we are. We are. Alright, let's kill the music and let's focus on landing here. Thank you guys for the information. I appreciate all the help. We're landing in Johannesburg. We took off out of Cape Town. When is the next ETS stream? Do not know. To be announced. Alright, here we go. Gotta put both headphones on for this. Don't need spoilers anymore.
Spoilers retracted.
There's the airport over there. Alright guys, again, spacing, please. Alright, looks good ahead of me. Those two guys are going to be perfect. We'll go to 8,000 next, I guess. I'm going to go to 8,500. Ooh, no. Keep missing it. There it is. Not in a hurry though. Alright, next turn is heading 123 in less than 1 minute. There is no traffic ahead of us. And it looks like we're going to be clear to land on 221 left as long as none of these people from behind me catch up. And it's like we'll be parking on the right. So when I land, I'm going to exit to the right and taxi to the west ramp. I like the sunset, but I kind of want to change it back, the sun to be up again, honestly, because there's no lighting inside the cockpit on this plane. I forgot about that. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I wasn't feeling it. So whoever that is, you need to find somewhere to go, because that's not where you should be. We're not flying formation in this flight. We'll do that on Friday.
Tambo Unicorn. Springbok 862 Heavy is on final. Runway 21 left.
OR Tambo Unicorn. Zulu Uniform Delta India Yankee.
IFMG says, whoever asks about Euro Truck Simulator streams is my man. It's coming. I actually have an idea of how to do like a tour that, like, somebody mentioned doing like a European tour in Euro Truck Sim, and I think that'd be a lot of fun, so I might give that a try. We might do like a European tour where we do Euro Truck Sim and X-Plane. Yeah, buddy. We might have to do that. All right, guys, we're turning final. Final runway 21 left.
OR Tambo Unicorn, Blue 116 is on final, runway 21 left.
So whoever that guy is behind me, you need to land on 21 right, please. Sometimes I wish I had a little window in the back of my plane with a freaking machine gun to shoot people out of the sky. I'm gonna slow up.
OR Tambo Unicorn. Springbok 753 is clear of all runways.
I'm gonna go flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Once again, gonna calibrate my screen. Spoilers to armed. The 116 is on final, and this guy is not moving. What the heck?
OR Tambo Unicorn, November 208 Juliet Bravo is clear of all runways.
Alright, we're 9 miles out. And about to hit that approach mode. It's gonna put us on the ILS. Or, oh my god. Seriously? Change of plans. I do have eyes on the runway. And have eyes on the other one.
Flaps 2.
OR Tambo Unicom, Yankee Alpha Romeo Delta.
Yep, this is why we can't have nice things.
Clear of all runways.
OR Tambo Unicorn, India Foxtrot Mike is on final, runway 21 right.
OR Tambo Unicorn, Blue 116
Gear down.
is on final, runway 21 right.
Jeez, we're low.
Flaps 3.
OR Tambo Unicom, Mike India Kilo Echo Kilo Lima Mike is 4 nautical miles to the northeast at 7,200 feet. Inbound for landing, will make left traffic for runway 21 left.
Wait, why is Mike also changing runways?
1,000.
OR Tambo Unicom, commercial
Too
122
fast,
is
too
15
fast.
nautical miles to the north of 8,800 feet. Inbound for landing, will make right traffic for runway
Flaps
21
full.
left.
Approaching 21 right.
OR Tambo
This is gonna be interesting.
Springbok 862 Heavy is clear of all runways.
OR
Too
Tambo
fast,
Unicom,
too
Alpha
fast.
Foxtrot Kilo Lima Mike 176, holding short
Approaching
runway
minimum.
21
Slope.
right.
400. Minimums.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not landing on a runway.
Glide
with somebody on
slope.
it.
Glide slope. Glide
Going
slope.
around.
Glide slope.
Gear up. Flaps 1.
Too low. Gear. Too.
This is why we can have nice things, guys. Alright, we're gonna make left traffic.
OR Tambo Unicom, Alpha Foxtrot Kilo.
OR Tambo Unicorn, Blue 116, going around.
OR Tambo Unicom.
And back on autopilot.
Uniform Delta India
Go back up to
Yankee is clear of all
8,500.
runways.
And we'll
OR
try it
Tambo
again.
Unicom, Zulu Uniform Delta India Yankee, crossing runway 21 right.
OR Tambo Unicum. Blue 116 is clear of all runways.
OR Tambo Unicom, commercial Commercial 122 is on final. Runway 21 left.
Thank you guys for having my back on chat, on stream. I appreciate that. So, you know what this means. We're taking the scenic routes.
OR Tambo Unicorn. Alpha Foxtrot Kilo Lima Mike 236 is 12 nautical miles to the southwest at 13,000 feet. Inbound for landing. Will make right traffic for runway 21 right.
OR Tambo Unicom. Alpha Foxtrot Kilo Lima Mike 014 Heavy is inbound. Request traffic.
Let's see. We could probably fit in behind KLM 152. We'll make a little 90-degree left turn. Leaving my flaps on. Not planning on going that fast. In fact, I'll probably go up to the first one. We'll go, once we get on the downwind leg, we'll speed up. We can get back there in time. Yeah, it's this guy right here, Mike KLM, because he was just in the A330 when he cut me off and he switched to F-22, so he's definitely trolling. Yeah, I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream though, guys. Like this is the kind of stuff that turns people away from infinite flight. I don't even know how people like that even get on an expert server. Alright, speed up to 210 on our downwind. And then we'll I'll probably land, it depends on where traffic is, but I'll probably try to land 2-1 left again, but I might do 2-1 right because that's closer to the ramp anyways. That'd be a lot shorter taxi, which would be better. Let's go with that. Let's go for that. We'll go 2-1 right. Alright, go ahead and announce report position, left downwind, midfield 2-1 right.
OR Tambo Unicorn, Blue 116 is on left downwind, runway 21 right.
OR Tambo Unicorn. Springbok 862 heavy. Crossing runway 2.
There was a massive thunderstorm in the UK last night. Wow. Captain Sign, welcome back. Monkey Pilots, what's up? The current flight time is 1 hour 43. So we're now officially delayed. Alright, let's see. Alright, wow, it is clear. There's nobody on final at the moment, so we could turn in here. Descend some. We'll go down to 8,000 and make my left turn. It will slow down. 190. And make a left turn, 9 degrees. We'll do a shorter approach. Go ahead and tune in for 2-1 right, the GPS. Flaps 1 plus F. Yeah, we had a really bad storm out here in Texas. It was really mainly in, I think the worst of it honestly hit Louisiana though, but it came kind of towards us. We got a lot of rain last week because of that that storm, or that actually, I think they call it a typhoon or something like that.
Commercial 122 is clear of all runways.
All right, report position. We're left base to final, runway 21 right.
OR Tambo Unicorn, Blue
Get that turn going.
116 is on left base, runway 21 right.
Might fly by hand from here. Let's do that. All right, do I have the airport in sight? Not. All right, slow down, way down.
Flaps 2. Gear down.
looking good. We're just a little fast, so I'm gonna put the nose up a little bit, lose some speed.
Flaps 3.
Thank you. Am I for real the last person to land? That all of you guys get on the ground before me? Alright, I have the airport in sight now. Alright, we're low. And way off to the right.
Alpha Foxtrot Kilo Lima Mike 236 is on right base. Runway 21 right.
Flaps full.
Flaps full.
Gear is down. 3 green. Spoils are armed. And wish me luck.
Approaching 21 right.
OR Tambo Unicom, Alpha Foxtrot Kilo Lima Mike 014 Heavy is on right base, runway 21 left.
500.
OR Tambo Unicom.
Glide slow.
Springbok 1695 is clear of all runways.
Don't forget to breathe.
Glide slow. 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 Glide slow.
Come on, give me that dash
Glide
line.
slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
30. 20.
Retard. Retard.
10.
Landing spoilers and
Oh, yes. That's the one, baby. That was the one. Very nice. Very nice. That was probably my best landing this week. That was definitely my best landing this week. Alright, come on. We're at 78 knots. Let's get this thing slowed down. We make this exit? Yes, we can make this exit. Woo! That was good. That was really good. I think that was way better than what my first landing was gonna be.
This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and that it is safe for you to move about. At this time,
Alright, where are we parking at?
spoilers
Up,
retract
flaps up.
up.
Runway 03
And
left.
strobes off.
Please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. On
We're
behalf
just
of
parking
the
one of these
entire
spots
crew, I'd
over
like to
here.
Thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near
Like all the
future.
right side spots are taken, so we'll go straight down here to the first spot over here. Good stuff, guys. Good flight. Welcome to Johannesburg, guys. Hope you enjoyed that flight.
OR Tambo Unicom, Commercial 122.
It's always good seeing a busy airport. Like, it's something special about, like, whenever you fly to an airport and there's nobody there, there's not as much satisfaction as when you fly into an airport and there's a bunch of people there departing and arriving. And I think you guys know exactly what feeling I'm talking about. Makes the airport and the airspace feel alive. Alright, trying to get on this line as good as I can from the inside view. See how I did. Are we on it? I was like almost perfect. I was a little bit of an angle, but I was right on it. There must be like a terrorist or, oh crap, went too far. Or a president on my flight because they have an F-14 escorting us to the ramp. Go back a little bit. Should be good. Alright, engines off. Nice, beacon lights off. Seatbelt signs are off, guys. Welcome again to Johannesburg. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight. Sorry for the delay. Everybody will get free fresh baked cookies and a coupon for a soft drink on your next flight with South African Airline. All right, Let's see. Now we gotta watch the replay. Yeah, one more person parking. I think everybody else is here. Yeah, one more person. I'll wait. Whoa, where'd this group of people come from? We got 4 other people inbound now. Thought everybody had landed already. Whew, all right. Squawk 7500. My first smooth landing in ages on infinite flight. Yes, this is exactly what I meant to about the whole idea of streaming something specific for an entire week. It gives me practice. You know what I mean? Like if I only do 1 flight a week of infinite flight, I'm not getting any really good practice. I'm basically landing the plane for the first time every week. So since I've already had, this is my 3rd day, and we did 3-4 landings yesterday, 2 landings the day before that. So I mean, I've had practice this week. So I like that. That's good. I think my quality of landings is gonna be better when I spend a week playing infinite flight, and even in X-plane, my quality of landing in X-plane should be better as well when I spend a whole week dedicating to that. And my racing is gonna be better when I spend a week doing that. Anyways, whew, all right. I can't wait to see you guys a screenshot. Again, I will remind you guys, we're about to end here. We're actually already 30 minutes over my time, but about to end here. But I would love to see you guys', I don't think that's a word, you guys screenshots that you send me. Make sure you tag at @IamBlueGames. That is on the bottom of the screen right now. You have 2 hours from when I hit end. So I need to publish this video for the rest of the world to watch if they would like to watch. So I will include yours. I will let you know if I did, and I'll probably even post it on Instagram and tag you back. Cool. All right, so make sure you make that happen. Screenshot contest, let's make it happen. Hashtag African Summer Tour at @IamBlueGames. All right, let's see anybody else landing, because I kind of want to get a few other people landing before we leave to have that in my replay, as I always do. I had fun. I really enjoyed flying A330. I did. All right, from GSE next time, man. Thanks for helping out today, bro. All right, I'm just gonna wait for this one guy right here to park, and then we'll go watch the replay. I'm just gonna watch the landing. I'm not gonna watch the takeoff, or am I? I might watch the takeoff. Well, we technically watched the takeoff already from another view, so I'll just do landing. All right, he's there. Let's go. Good stuff. Whew, okay. Replays. I wonder how much space this is taking up on my phone. Jefferson says he feels like he can't fly an Airbus because it doesn't have a yoke like the other Boeing models. Yeah, I never really thought about it, but I feel like it would definitely be a pretty big learning curve and challenge to when learning how to fly an Airbus by hand, because your hand is either like way over here or it's way over here when you're landing. You know, it's not like right in front of you. So I think especially if you're used to flying Boeing, it'd be pretty interesting how to switch from that. Or recorder. Not all the time. Chris Woodgate, what's up, man? Did a 10-hour flight in a C-17 to Dubai. Cool. Cineline 7 out of 10. Might have to eat some toast after this. Alright, we're still loading in the replay. It is, you know, 2 hours of flying that we have to go back and watch. Dun, 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 dun. I was feeling that. It has to end like that. It's got to end on me like that. Come on, Sigma. Turn it up though. Looking for some replay music.
Cape Town Unicom, Bravo Alpha Victor.
All right, there we go. We're in this thing.
Departing straight out.
All right, we're gonna skip all the way to the landing. This is what makes like it even more annoying, the fact that that F-16 is now on my replay. You know what I mean?
Alpha Foxtrot Kilo Lima Mike 236 is on right base. Runway 21 right.
OR Tambo Unicom, Alpha Foxtrot Kilo Lima
Here it is.
014 Heavy is on right base, runway 21 left.
OR Tambo Unicom, Springbok 1695 is clear of all runways.
I probably could have started like close to the runway. These songs are horrible. That's where the F-14 came from. Bruh, that landing was good. I'm so proud of that landing. I didn't even realize that the nose wasn't down yet before I put the reversals on. Alright, let's go back and let's watch it from... I don't know, what view do you guys want to see it? Do just one other view. Paolo, good to see you, man. Paolo. When is gear tilt coming to infinite flight? We do not know. That was so smooth, bro. So smooth, just... Okay, last time I promise. I'll just do side camera again, because I don't know what to use. This is my favorite view to watch landings in, because it's like automatic. I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. How are you? Harry, what's up? I just saw your comment. Very nice. All right, well, guys, that's gonna be the end. What did you miss? You missed that right there. The smoothest, my smoothest landing probably ever on Infinite Flight that just happened in Africa, in Johannesburg. Anyways, well, tomorrow, guys, same time, same place, 1500 Zulu, 11 o'clock Eastern. We'll continue for day 4 of the African Summer Tour. We should have a good time. It's gonna be real fun flying out of Ethiopia. I am gonna be flying the Dash 8, but you can fly whatever plane you like. Preferably regional, or like I said, a Boeing 737 or A320, something like that, and African. Let's stick to the African theme, shall we? Anyways, whew, good times. Don't forget to post those screenshots. Tag me at IamBlueGames, and for a chance to be in my thumbnail for today's video and the next 2 days' video. Maybe even my opening screen. You never know. But as always, guys, you know I love you. I appreciate you. Thank everybody who showed up. Big shout out to Air France, KLM Virtual for coming through and bringing a lot of their members. Thank you guys so much for flying with us, and thank you for flying and being professional and being a good example. Yeah. Wakanda forever. Remember, you got 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. Peace.